Alright. Sorry, my throat. Oh, my throat. Hello! Hi, everyone. I think we're live. Let me just make sure. Yep, I think we're live. We are indeed live. Hello! Yep, we're here. Hi, Dark J Strike. Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I'm starting a little early because why not? And yeah, I want to talk about a couple things today because, yeah. I watched Jamie's stream yesterday and there's a lot of interesting stuff I want to talk about. So, yeah. Hi, Mason. Welcome to the stream. Hi, the Adore Gamer. When is Spreezy video dropping? I still gotta make that. I'm thinking tomorrow's video will be Lightspeed Ray Valkyrie. But yeah, I still have to use Jetstream on Spreezy. Hi, Daniel Barker. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna hunt a little bit. And I'm gonna talk about some stuff, because I think there's some stuff I want to talk about. There's some interesting stuff. Hi, Rich Stag. Welcome to the stream. We're boosted. Actually, let me encounter a Loomian first, and then do it. Restrictive Armor Spreezy with Pestilence and Twirly One is tough. Honestly? I could see that. I could see the potential there, especially if you have support. You have Life Drain to heal, actually. Honestly, Restrictive Armor might not be a bad idea for it. Because you have Life Drain to heal, you have Jetstream as an attacking move, Twirly Whirl Pestilence. Yeah, there's something there. Either that or you run Heavy Armor and run Gust Sat Plant, Jetstream, Life Drain. So yeah, looking forward to mix Soul Burst Metro with Vital Jab. It already has Rogue Assault. It already does have Rogue. Hi, Julio Solos. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the thing that I want to talk about is Jamie is thinking about adding a restricted format. What he's thinking about doing is buffing all of the legendary Loomians. Like, you know, your Duskits, your Ikazunes, your Protagons, your Dakutas, your Cephalopses, your Mutagons. You know, all the legendary Loomians. And he's thinking about making them restricted, so you're only allowed to have one or two of those on a team when you're playing them in rank. I don't know how to feel about it. I want to see what y'all opinions are on a potential restricted format could be. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It's still in the making, but I actually think there's a lot of potential for a restricted format. Building around your one broken Loomian, and then building a team to beat all the others, I think is interesting. It's an interesting concept. Soul Burst Metro is so broken, bro. Just outspeeds and kills everything. Not really. 115 speed with non-totemized stats isn't the best. It does a lot of damage, and it's good. It's a good anti-meta pick because it's good for Baffle and Lashent if you're using the secret ability. Or if they buffed Mutagon, so it had the highest defense of the game with restrictive armor. Tank Mutagon became meta. The problem with Tank Mutagon is that it just doesn't do enough damage. It's too passive. And it doesn't have anything else it can do. That's kind of the big problem with Mutagon. But yeah, I feel like a restrictive meta could be cool. It's just really going to depend on how it's executed. That's really going to determine what happens. Hi, Candy Queen. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Exotic Bubblegum. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I am excited to see what a restrictive format could be. Also, Protagon's getting Climate Cannon. That's going to be like my first showcase, and once the next season comes out. Power Focus, Mind Drain, Vital Jab, in either Dark Surge or Gnarly Gash. Yeah, that's probably what you run on it. Fun fact, I was wondering if you were doing DT right now, so I checked and you were playing LO, and I found you in Trick or Treat. Oh, yeah. I've been in Trick or Treat for a little bit. Why is the game so harsh to free-to-play players? It is pretty harsh on free-to-play, especially outside of PvP. PvP is already harsh. Outside of it, it's pretty harsh. By the way, that's a Dusket. That's indeed a Dusket. I do hope Route 9 fixes a lot of those free-to-play. Makes it easier for free-to-plays, which I think it will. They're going to add mints, and they're going to add other stuff as well. So, I feel confident that Route 9 is going to help stiffen that gap a little bit for free-to-plays. Magnify Nova DS does sound funny until you realize the fact that it still can't beat Luminami. That's the thing, it still can't beat Luminami. Like, that's the thing. I want to make a video talking about the dragons, and the reason why. Because I think all the dragons, Arceros, Nova DS, and all the dragons are very interesting in my opinion. Because without Luminami in the game, they are so potentially powerful and game-breaking. But with Luminami in the game, they're unusable. Like, that's the thing. Who's going to use Arceros with Luminami's on 50% of teams? Like, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that's so tough, is that Luminami single-handedly makes Arceros and even Glacidia to an extent unusable. Yes, you could. Yes, you could Bitter Cold a Luminami, and then with Magnify in the next couple updates, it can Magnify and then use Mind Type to hit it neutrally. But it still doesn't OHKO it, which is funny. Like, Luminami single-handedly makes the dragons unusable. Which is funny. Hi, Metronoli. Welcome to the stream. I think that's what the reskin Metronet's called. Also, I got a Dusket. I do want to get rid of that status condition, though. There we go. No more status conditions. And I'll heal you. Perfect. This is the worst season ever? I disagree with you. This season has a lot of meta threats, but Season 3 and Season 1 are way worse. I still think Season 2 is the best metagame, but Season 4 isn't too far away. I think Season 3 was way worse. Season 3 and Season 1 were way worse than this season. You don't understand how bad Borealis was in Season 3. Are more Loomians than just crack Lola getting new abilities? I think. I haven't done much research on what Loomians are getting new abilities. Yo, back with another stream. Any finds yet? No finds yet. Although never mind. I have a white Dusket. Season before Season 0 was the best. Season 2 was so peak. Yeah, Season 2 I think was the best season. Season 2, in my opinion, is Season 2 or Season 4 a good season. Season 1 was utter trash. Season 0 was meh, and Season 3 was killed by one Loomian. Season 3 could have been good if it wasn't for Elusive Borealis. Yeah, Season 0 was bad. No bans. Fog Bane of Haste was annoying in Season 0. Not to mention Nova DS was everywhere, too. Nova DS was everywhere. And that was before everyone used Luminami on every team. Season 1, I think, was worse. Okay. The thing is, I think Season 1's an interesting season, because when people talk about Season 1, people talk about the end of Season 1, which was fine. But the beginning of Season 1 was probably the worst metagame. It had a broken Bow Stampede Servalant. It had Soulburst Crackalola with +2 burn up. And yeah, there were a lot of other broken threats as well. But those are the two big ones. Luminami is losing Frostbeam and Mega Chomp, but it's still going to have Chili Chop. So it's going to get nerfed to hit less plant types, but it's still going to be the top Loomian. It isn't going to kill Luminami's usage. Not at all. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing, yeah. Both Borealis are annoying. Even Upper Hand Borealis is annoying because those Borealis are so fast that if you don't have an air type, it spams Undermine. If you have an air type, it clicks Icicle Tremor. Not to mention that even though it only has like 118 melee attack, it gets boosted by Upper Hand. And it has insane coverage. So yeah, offensive Borealis is also annoying, but defensive. Elusive Borealis is a pain in the butt. Now, it's still annoying, but it's not broken. But Season 3 Borealis just never dies. It never dies. But yeah, Upper Hand Boots Borealis is also very annoying. It hits so hard, and it does a lot of damage. It has perfect coverage. Like, Ice Stab with Earth coverage is so good. The only disadvantage is that you can get outplayed if you use Undermined. Is Surkame trash out? No. In fact, Surkame is not trash at all. And Surkame is a really good bulky water pivot itself. In fact, it actually has some advantages over Luminami. It's not weak to dart, has better melee bulk, and it has body crash, so it can hit on both sides. Thing is, it's not as good as Luminami because Luminami has power nappers, so it can run the restrictive items, while Surkame is forced to either run heavy armor, health amulet, or mysterious, no, not mysterious dust, energy orb, because it has a low energy stat. Surkame is good. If Luminami was nerfed to the ground, the meta would not change because people would just use Surkame instead of Luminami. Like, if Luminami lost Flash and Flee and Power Napper, the meta would not change because people would just immediately flock to Surkame. Like, legit, people would just flock to Surkame. It would not change the metagame at all. And even if they nerf Surkame, they would just flock to Restrictive Shield Samarine, or Dissipate Cleone, or Dissipate Power Napper Infernix. Like, people are just gonna adjust. Like, that's why, like, the thing is, as much as Luminami needing a nerf is a big thing, I don't think nerfing Luminami is gonna affect the metagame too much, because there's other alternatives you can use. Y'all know what I mean? And all of them do around the same thing. All of them are slow, bulky pivots that pivot into your offensive or defensive things. Poison Barb's Whipple Drift. I heard about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know about that. Power Focus, Clutch, Rageful Plushie, Gargoyle Speed, but one problem, Priority. Yeah, Priority is a big problem, but the thing is that it actually gives Gargoyle Speed a little bit of offense. So you can run it as both a suicide lead and as an offensive lead as well. It actually doesn't make sense on Whipple Drift. I know, Poison Barbs doesn't make sense on Whipple. I think Toxic Spines. I think it already has it, though. Toxic Spines should be the ability. It should just have Toxic Spines, not Poison Barbs. I haven't played Legend Z yet. I don't know much research. I haven't done much research on the game, so I don't know what are the best Loomians or not. Or best Pokemon in that game or not. Got 2 SA Worms and an SA Mochibi. Ouch. I'm still looking for that SA Metro. I hope I get one. Yeah, wind teams are very dangerous. I think wind is a top 3 weather right now. Maybe even top 2, maybe even top 1. SA, Vamp is me. What an SA is a secret ability. So, Loomians have normal abilities, and then they have a special little gem on the right. A purple little icon that says it's their secret ability. And those are a lot rarer than its normal ability. Sometimes the secret ability is worse than its normal abilities, other times it's better. But secret abilities are a lot rarer. So when someone finds a secret ability, it's a lot rarer than finding a normal ability Loomian. Hey, I'm free to play, so SA anything is good for me. Oh, that's fair. You can rally for them, though. You can rally for secret abilities in Rally Ranch. Although, problem is that Rally Ranch is kind of... Rallying in LL is already bad, even when you pay for the Rally Charm. Having only 3 slots is horrible. They need to change that. What they need to do is they need to give you 9 rally spots when you are... They need to give you 9 rally spots when you haven't paid for the Game Pass. And they give you 18 for people that paid for it. That's what I think they should do. This is why Joshua is the GOAT, helping out the community. Yeah, I always try to help out the community if I can. I always want to talk about certain stuff. I think it's important to give people help. Because there's a lot of... Not only is there a lot of players that need help, but there's also a lot of newer players joining the game right now. There's a lot of those Forsaken players that are just getting into PvP for the first time. So I think it is important to help those players out because it can potentially get them into PvP. Not only get them into PvP where I can get more people to battle in the future, but it could also lead to a bigger community in the future as well. So I think it's important. And I feel like that is something that a lot of other content creators struggle with, is that a lot of them struggle to be accessible with newer players. And I think that's something I want to try to help out. I want to try to help out newer players if I can. Not just help out newer players, but also battle some of the best players. The players that, you know, You know, the players that are in PvP and have been playing PvP for years, I want to make sure I have a nice balance of both helping out newer players and also being engaging enough for the top PvPers. I saw all the new gen Forsaken players crying on TikTok about all the dialogue. Yeah, it's a story-based game. It's not a survival game. Like, the thing is, as much as the Forsaken and LL collab was good for LL, they're two completely different game genres. Like, LL is a story-based RPG, when... Oh, also creature-catching game, when Forsaken's a survival game. Like, they're two different genres of game. It is annoying, I'm not denying the fact, but the thing is that they're two different styles of games. Yeah, there is dialogue in Pokemon, too, yeah. This is basically Pokemon, just a different style of it. I know, I heard about that, actually. I heard about the old Forsaken dev. I heard about that. I haven't done much research on the incident, but yeah. Yeah, the old owner was... Let's just say he was not a nice guy. Like, the thing that's weird is that people are gonna play Forsaken anyway. Because if Forsaken's a fun game, even if the owner is not a good person, people would play the game anyway. Because if it's a good, fun game to play, people would not care about the person who made it. People might not even know about that. They might just think the game is fun for what it is. Like, that's the thing, Forsaken's in a weird spot when it comes to that, because they have a game. If they get rid of the original owner out of the game, they have to shut their game down. Like, they're stuck in this no man's land. I think what they're doing is pretty much their only option to keep Forsaken up. It's a very unfortunate circumstance for not just Forsaken as a whole, but also the rest of the dev team. Yeah, he got kicked off the dev team, but he still gets paid the percentage. Yeah, that's cool. But he still gets paid a percentage. I'm not sure if he gets paid for this collab with LL. That I'm not sure about. But he still gets paid, like, I think 25% of the game's earnings. So, yeah. But it's either he makes 25% of the game while Forsaken's still up, or you shut the entire game down, and he makes nothing. Like, you can see why that's a tough position. You can see why that's a tough position. There should be an LL PvP server that's like a hub for Dream Teams. Yes! We need that big time. Like one where you could ping people when you want to battle. You could submit your own sets. Oh, yes! That would be so huge. I haven't played Forsaken, so I don't know how good of a game it is. It's probably not my kind of game, but a lot of people love it. So, yeah. Whenever I saw two of my favorite games collab, I literally screamed. Generally got me back into LL. Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's a good thing, because it's good that it got you back to LL. And honestly, I think LL is cooking, because the thing is, not only is there going to be part 2 of this event, where they're going to re-add Milo, and you get free shards. Which shards are easier to get? I agree. Shards are pretty hard to get. But Milo will be added for part 2, so you can actually get new shards, I believe. I think he'll be added for part 2. Almost every part 2 to an event always adds Milo, so yeah. And then after that, Route 9 will come out. One of the biggest updates for LL, not named Atlantean City Part 2. Route 9 will come out. And then the Christmas event will come out. So the rest of the year, LL's cooking. They literally collabed at the perfect time. LL and Forsaken collabed at the perfect time. They could not have collabed at any better time. I have like 6 days of playtime. It's so fast-paced game, so no wonder they're complaining about dialogue. Yeah, it's a fast-paced game compared to a story-based one, like LL. LL should add a GTS like the Sun and Moon games. Any thoughts? I haven't played Sun and Moon, so I don't know what that system is. Again, I just play LL. I don't play any of the Pokemon games, which is funny. Rain Globe, Climate Cannon, Protagon to hit Earths. Oh my god, or Heat Globe to hit Lashant. I know, that's gonna be so fun. I can't wait for that. Also, that's Pity, and it was not a good one. Have you seen the Dusket buff? I haven't yet, actually. Maybe. It will either... I don't think it will add another... I don't think it will add another 4... What I think Part 2 is going to be is they're going to add... What Part 2 is going to be, they're going to add Milo, and then they'll probably add one reskin. Usually Part 2s aren't too much. Maybe they'll add a new Loomian, but the thing is, if you add a new Loomian, that just adds another Loomian that's tied to an event. So, I think it's better to just, you know... I think it's better to just add Milo, add one reskin, and call it. Oh yeah, the NFL game's on. Oh. Yeah, we're not doing so hot. Can't let the player count go up by 20k again for another... because of Forsaken players. Yeah, that's the thing. I know, I hope they add the I hope they add the Soulburst reskin. They need to add that. That's such a huge missed opportunity. That would be so huge if they had the global trading network. People submit their Loomians and have offers to increase long distance trades. I guess it could work. I mean, we already have Trade Resort. What is your, Joshua, what is your best TF2 heavy laugh impression? Oh yeah, the NFL. Yeah, I watch the NFL. I'm an NL. Not only do I play video games, I also watch sports. I watch NFL and MLB. And I have and my team I'm rooting for in the NFL is currently a team that's at the bottom of the barrel tanking. Hey, it could be worse. It could be the Jets, who are like 0 wins. But hey, Wonder Trading. Oh my god. Loomian Legacy needs to add Wonder Trading. I have so many Loomians just sitting in my box that I want to give away. The Legends ZA Megas look so broken, though. Nasty Plot Psyshock. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty broken. W Sports Star 77. Like, the thing Sports U was Star 77. I want to make another channel. I want to make another channel to coincide with LL. Like, this channel will stay Loomian Legacy, but I want to add another channel where I want to talk about either movies or sports. I don't know which one yet. Sports? I love talking about sports, but I also love talking about movies, and I have a different opinion about certain movies, too. Like, the thing is when I talk about movies, I could talk about how I see the movie as it is, and what I think the people I see... Like, the thing is with movies, it's weird. Like, when someone watches a mediocre to bad movie, a lot of people are just like, yeah, it's bad because of that, and it's bad because of that. But for me, when I watch a bad movie, I can often see what the creators are trying to do. You know what I mean? I often see what they're trying to do, but it's executed bad. I think it'd be very interesting. Are you good at sports? I used to play sports. In high school, I used to play sports. I wasn't that good. I played blindside tackle for football, and I played left field and third base for baseball. For football, I was solid as a blindside tackle. And no, I'm not the Ravens. I have never been a Ravens fan. Honestly, fire John Harbaugh. The Ravens should have fired John Harbaugh ever since they collapsed in that 2017 game to the Bengals. There, I said it. John Harbaugh is a fraud. I hope they fire that coach. John Harbaugh's a fraud. But yeah, I'm gonna go play LL so I can finish the game right now and finish my PvP copy. Dolphins? No, not Dolphins. Dolphins are bad as well. The Aints. The New Orleans Bounty Gate Aints. That's the team I root for. I mean, they have talent. The problem with the team currently is that they just lack consistency. They can move the ball, but they don't score touchdowns. Yep. That's the problem, is that they move the ball, but we cannot score touchdowns. And our special teams has been so bad this year. We miss field goals. We can't drop kicks in the drop zone. And we're always starting at like the 8-yard line. Like during the Giants game a couple weeks ago, I was there live. We literally started the game at the 8-yard line. Yeah, Rattler. I don't know how to feel about Spencer Rattler. On one hand, he's improved every week. The problem is that he has two really big flaws to his game, and I just don't know how you can coach him out of it. Like, his two big flaws is that he's very inaccurate, he doesn't throw in stride, and two, he misses the open guy. Like, the thing is, everything else, he has good pocket awareness, he's solid when he throws on the run, and he doesn't look horrible, he doesn't turn the ball over. It's just the problem with Rattler is that I just don't know how you can coach him out of his flaws. Yeah, they're not that great this year. They haven't been great ever since we had Drew Brees. What's the score of our game, by the way? Oh, they got a field goal. He's 0 for... Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, you already have a third down? Maybe I'll turn the game on, we'll see. Oh, besides football, are we chatting about restricted? Oh, yeah, restricted format! Oh, yeah! Yeah, after the draft, I agree. Carr retired after the draft. The thing about Derek Carr is, I knew Carr was a good QB, it's just, I knew he wasn't the savior. Like, the problem is that the Saints should have rebuilt after the 2021 season. After Sean Payton left. We should have rebuilt after that. Instead, we decide to kick the can down the road, restructure all these mega contracts to old players that aren't in their prime anymore, and the best we can do is 9-8. Maybe we'll reach a playoff berth, but we're gonna get first rounded, and at worst, 5-11. So yeah, that's the problem with the Saints right now, and we need to rebuild. We need to rebuild from the ground up. And as much as I want the Saints to draft a generational quarterback this year, we can't. We can't this year. The reason why is, one, the quarterbacks aren't that good. Two, Spencer Rattler has at least looked okay. And we have a weakness in the secondary. Kool-Aid McKinstry is not a #1 corner. And Alontae Taylor is not a cornerback altogether. We need to draft a corner, big time. Our secondary is not good. Kool-Aid's not a #1, and Alontae Taylor's not a cornerback. He's a slot corner who can be used as a Von Bell or CJ Gardner-Johnson-like player. He's not a #2 corner. Also, I'm talking about American football. Opinion on every NFL team? That corner from LSU is legit for real. The only NFL player I know is Big Mike. Oops, I didn't mean the curse. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine. It happens. One-off slip. I'll let it pass. Oh, sorry. I'll let one swear pass. Cephalops is being unbanned. I did not know that. I know my channel's actually been growing a lot ever since the new Halloween event. But yeah, before I get distracted about football, let's talk about the potential restricted format. Because what do y'all guys think about restricted Loomians? Because Jamie is thinking about making a restricted format where all the legendaries get buffed and you're only allowed to have one a team. The buff that Cephalops is getting unbanned. Yeah, I try to watch every Saints game. Like, I haven't watched the first two, but ever since week 3 onward, I've watched pretty much all the plays. I'm not watching it today because I would rather stream. But the thing is that the Saints, they move the ball. They can sometimes get pressure. Like, the problem with the Saints defense as well is that we don't get initial pressure and we don't have a second line of defense. So, since we can't get good initial pressure, it's usually delayed. The quarterback just steps up and then they run 20 yards down the field. They get a 20-yard rush every single time. So we cannot stop the mobile quarterback. Like, we haven't been able to stop the mobile quarterback ever since Dennis Allen was our defensive coordinator. Which, for a few years there, he was a good defensive coordinator. And then he became the head coach. And Dennis Allen's not a head coach. He should have never been the head coach. I don't know. I think they're just going to get new buffs altogether. I think they're going to just get buffed. I think all the Titans are good right now, honestly. Even in the restricted format context. If you're running a Gus team, you run more Fizu Expert Onslaught. Like, Rain team, you have Levatros. underscoring team do you have behind? Like, I feel like even in the restricted format, I think there are reasons to use the Titans. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know, our defense is actual cheeks. I agree. Our defense is not good. They are not. Besides Granderson and DeMario Davis and occasionally Cameron Jordan, our defense is not. We don't have a secondary. We don't have a good initial pass rush. And we don't have a secondary. Our second, besides Jonas Sanker, who's been alright, our secondary just simply doesn't exist. Yeah, Levatros does not hit hard. It needs Expert Onslaught in the rain in order to hit really hard. I agree, a restricted format is very interesting. I think the biggest thing is how it will be executed. I think if executed well, a restricted format could be absolute fire. I would love it. And of course they're going to change the meta. I feel like sometimes they'll be restricted, sometimes they'll be 2 restricted, sometimes they'll be 0 restricted. Taysom Hill should be a starting QB. Honestly, I'm shocked we didn't start Taysom the last couple years. I understand why we're not doing it that much this year, because he's literally coming off that ankle injury. Or, was it an ankle? I forgot. It was a really bad injury. Honestly, Taysom Hill just being alive on the field is a win with how bad his injury was last year. I thought that was the end of Taysom Hill. I thought that was. It was ankle? Yeah, it was ankle. But yeah, I thought that was the end of Taysom Hill. Just him being back on the field this year is a big deal. Even if he's not back at peak strength, just having him back out there is an NFL comeback. Honestly, put him on our special teams. He would absolutely help the special teams right now. Because, oh my god, our special teams is so bad. They're legit so bad. I heard we got a new special teams coordinator. But, oh my god, it is just horrible. It's horrible. We gotta have the... Blake Group A is okay. The thing is with Group A, he was good last year. Not the best this year, but to be fair, one of his misses came from laces. Bad snap. Laces miss. So one of his misses wasn't his fault. The other ones were. He went 4 for 4 last week, so I guess... Maybe there's something... Yeah, I prefer Will Lutz, though, or Will Clutch, as I used to call him. Will Lutz was so ice. He was so ice. He was cold in the veins. I loved Will Lutz. I don't know why we got rid of Lutz. Will Lutz is such a good kicker. Really underrated. Yeah, why are we changing our punter every season? We're changing our punter every season. Which is just brutal. JB is live now? Yeah, I saw... Is he live early? He was supposed to be live at 1. Yeah, he's live right now. That's hilarious. Wow, he's live. He's probably going to talk more about the potential restricted format. Well then... So, I guess we have 2. So, we got JB live, I'm live. That's good. Right now, our current punter's not that good. Our current punter, not Lou Headlady. I think we got rid of him. I forgot what our punter's name is. That's how forgettable he is. Our special teams is so bad. The thing is, our offense can move. And our defense can occasionally get stops. It's just we're not consistent enough to put everything together. I feel like Kellen Moore has done what he's needed to do in year 1. The thing is, this Saints season, survive. Survive, don't have drama in the locker room. That's the big thing. Because the last couple years, we legit had our center and our quarterback at each other's odds. In each other's faces. I agree, that's what we should have gotten. Saints interception? Saints interception? Interception? Yeah, we got a pick. We got a pick. Hey! W! Devious is going to ignore tank next season. I think that's big. I think that's a good buff for Devious. I don't have the game on right now, but yeah. I could probably turn it on my TV if y'all want. Oh. Yeah, fantasy football. Fantasy. I don't know how to feel about the Bears. I don't know how to feel about them. Because sometimes Caleb Williams looks like a god. Other times he looks like utter cheeks. I don't know how to feel about Caleb Williams. Honestly, as a 49ers fan, the biggest thing y'all need to watch out for is Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson is the player I've got to watch. He's their best player. And Penix can do alright. The thing is with the Falcons is that they have horrible coaching. Unlike Kyle Shanahan, who's actually should win Coach of the Year right now. All those injuries that they have and the fact that he's holding that team together is insane. He should win Coach of the Year right now. Falcons, they have Raheem Morris. I know they just beat the Bills. They have Raheem Morris. I don't trust Raheem Morris. Yeah, they have a good defense, but they have Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris is single-handedly the reason that holds that team back. Like, the Falcons should be a playoff team. They should be a playoff team. They have so much... This is coming from a Saints fan that hates the Falcons. They should be a playoff team. They have Kyle Pitts. They have Drake London. They have Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. They have one of the better O-lines in the game as well. Even Penix Jr. has had solid quarterback play. And their defense has stepped up as well. The fact that they haven't... Like, they should have made the playoffs last year and 2 years ago, and they haven't. I just can't trust them. Like, the thing is, the sad thing as a Saints fan is it's only a matter of time until the Falcons make the playoffs. Either that or Raheem Morris is that bad at coaching. So, yeah. I know, they got shut out against the Panthers. Like, how did they get shut out by them? And that was when Bryce Young wasn't doing well. Now Bryce Young is starting to finally get it back together. But it also helps that Rico Dowdle goes for 200 yards every game, so that helps. Yeah. We have a worse... I mean, this needs to happen, though. This needs to happen for the Saints. The Saints need to get a high... Like, the thing is, I'm in this weird spot with the Saints, where on one hand, I want us to tank, but on the other hand, I want us to actually look competent. I don't want us to look bad. And plus, I don't want us to lose out. I want us to win games, but I also want to have a high draft pick, too. So it's kind of tough. Because the thing is, this year, there's stuff there. Our O-line is finally starting to be okay for once. To be fair, the only reason why our O-line has not given up that many sacks is because Spencer Rattler escapes the pocket well. It's because he runs for his life and doesn't sit there like Carr. That's the reason why our offensive line doesn't give up a lot of sacks. Like, we have to draft a corner. We need to draft a corner big time. We need help in the secondary big time. That's my home team? What is your home? I heard that you were a 49ers fan, but are you... I don't know what your home team was. Oh, that's a Sorelli. But yeah. Like, I want the Saints to win, but I also want them to get a high draft pick if they can. Like, I was going into the year 4-13. I predicted 4-13 to start the year. And I think there's a good chance we go 4-13. Judging on how we played and how we're improving and how some of the other teams are doing, I think 4-13 is realistic. Sorelli's getting unbanned. I had 5-12. Yeah, 5-12 is there too. I can see that as well. I think at best 6-11, at worst 3-12 or 3-14. Because I think we have talent there. It's just that we have a lot of older talent. We can't consistently move the ball, and we can't consistently put plays together. Live in Florida. Okay. Tampa Bay Buccaneers? There's a lot of Florida teams. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jacksonville Jaguars. What else is there? Yeah, so yeah. And Miami Dolphins. Yeah, those are the three teams. I think... Yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, Baker. Yep. All I'm going to say is Baker Mayfield is right now leading in the MVP race. That guy is so good. I wish we had Baker Mayfield. Oh my god, I wish we had Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is an absolute dog. That guy can play football. I love his game style, too. Like, the thing I like about Baker Mayfield's story is he was arrogant, he was cocky coming out of college. Just a bit. He was, even when he was a Brown, like, he had talent there as a Brown, but he had a, of course, he missed a field goal. Wow! Saints special teams? Saints special teams is utter garbage? Wow! Shocker! Shocking! Who? Yeah! Shocking who? I mean, you have one job, the kick field goal. To be fair, it's a long kick, but still, come on! How bad was it? I didn't see it. Was it a bad snap, or did he just pull it? Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, special teams. Rattler has minus 1.6 points. Oh, come on. So here comes Rattler's bad game. I mean, this is something I've wanted to see all year. How can Rattler do after a mistake and a bad game? Is he someone that will get rattled? Or is he someone that can come back from it? Pull, beautiful snap. So, it was just Group A missing it, basically. Gosh dang it. That's stupid special teams. We legit have the 2010 Chargers special teams. Yeah, the Jets are gonna go 0-7. There's... Hey, it could be worse. We could be the Jets. They had minus... Oh, yeah. Although, I will give y'all this. Y'all are playing Bryce Young on the road. Bryce Young only has one win on the road. So, maybe... Oh, yeah, they were bad. But I don't know. I don't know. 2 pump block. That week 3 game was horrible for the Saints special teams. Missed field goal. Kickoff return touchdown. Was it kickoff return or punt return? I forgot. Yeah, no, it was a punt return. It was a kickoff return touchdown. 2 huge punt returns. Missed field goal. 2 punt blocks. That game, single-handedly, was horrible. I was subbed to you when you were like at 256. Yeah, I think I remember you, Player Slayer. Welcome back to the... welcome to the stream. So watch my videos? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a Kazune. What do you... Are you a say? Yeah, this is gonna be the game on who wants to win least. I agree. Hey, I predicted the... Oh my god, I gotta use the restroom. I don't feel good. I don't feel too good. Once I get pity, I'll use the restroom. But yeah, this is a... But yeah. I do think a potential restricted format could be fun for LL. We will still be here for you, Josh. Yeah. I'll come back in a bit. I just need to take a 2. I don't know why my stomach's hurting today. I haven't eaten anything. I don't know why my stomach hurts. Now, I want to wait till this boost run out. I don't want to waste my boost, because I don't have that many boost tokens left. Plus, let's see what my pity is. No, I had nothing. I didn't need anything. I didn't need anything. Alright, there's pity. Ah, worm. Okay, I really gotta go. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. Wow, that was bad. Oh. Yeah, my stomach died. It died. But I'm back now, and I'm feeling better. Whew. Wow. I mean, the Bears... I think the Bears could win today. The thing is, it's really going to be down to... I don't know how to feel about the Bears. They're a team, to me, where I feel like if everything goes well, they can be talented. It's just, I feel like... First of all, their coaching staff is very inexperienced. I mean, they have Dennis Allen as their defensive coordinator, so... That by itself immediately holds them back. 2... Caleb Williams, he can be so good, but he can be so rough at the same time. And 3, I just don't think they have many playmakers on that offense to help him out. Caleb needs more help. Oh! Okay, please, SA. Please be SA. Got 3 questions. What is it, Roger? Roger Dragon? Oh, I didn't see the ability. Wait, I can watch the stream. Mysterious Cloak. Alright, run. How are the other games going? Browns, Dolphins tied, Chiefs winning. Who saw that one coming? I mean, the Jets have the ball. And the Titans without Brian Callahan is winning. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Titans fired their head coach and they're beating the Patriots. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, I saw that game. The Jaguars, they got rammed. Not much to say there. Yeah, that is a tank bowl and a half. Imagine if LO collabed with like Beastworm Simulator. I don't think the LO player base would like that too much. Funnily enough, I don't think a lot of LO players play the simulators too much. I know, that's legit what happened. They lost 35-7, I think. At least last time I checked. Yeah, Matt Stafford could have been a huge pick there. I mean, yeah, he had 5 touchdowns. I don't think he had many yards, but he threw 5 touchdowns. Which, for fantasy, that's a lot of points. I love how this stream turned into me potentially talking about restricted formats to be talking about sports. Hey, I love sports. I love talking about sports. So, I'm down with this. 1. Do you think Umbrat, Luxor, and Eclipse could get a shared Soul Burst? Like how Appleton and Flapple shared a G-Max form? Or a new individual evolution? I don't know if that's ever going to happen in LO, but I think it would be cool. It would be interesting. My high school lost 0-72. Ouch. Jeez, that reminds me of when I played high school football. We got crushed every game, it felt like. we couldn't offense. I mean, our defense wasn't bad, but we couldn't offense. We couldn't offense. Which was kind of a problem. In our opinion, should the Soul Burst animation be faster? I think the Soul Burst animation is fine. I can see why some players want it faster, but I think it's fine as it is. What I want more from the Soul Burst is I want more of the Soul Burst animation moves to be in the game. Because right now it's just Spirit Shackles, Airstrike, and Electro Blast. I think the animation is fine as it is, but I do hope they add more of the move animations for the soul moves. That's what I think. Depending on the Chiefs, they may be 3-3, but they're not dead. They're not dead yet. The Chiefs are fine. They're going to come back. I mean, their win versus the Lions last week was a pretty big statement win. They're going to come back. If there is a... Problem is you can't add that for competitive. If you add that to competitive, You could skip the animation, but you're facing another live person. See? See, Saints? They can hit a field goal. They can hit a field goal. Hey, at least he held him to a field goal. They can hit field goals. Don't know how things are programmed. You clearly don't know how the things are programmed. I don't know how it is. Like, the thing is, I just play games. I don't program them. So, I don't know how each... Like, I just don't know how that could work if you're live battling someone else. Because it would skip your animation, but it wouldn't skip theirs. Like, I just don't know how that would work in a competitive, if two live players are facing each other. 3. In our opinion, if you were in charge for giving Loomian Soul Burst, what Soul Burst would you add ASAP? And Loomian, you have the blacklist, or should never get a Soul Burst. Well, a Loomian, I would immediately add a Soul Burst to. Soul Burst Ventation. Soul Burst Ventation. I want Soul Burst Ventation so badly. I think Soul Burst Ventation would be so cool. And then it changes to a water fire type when it's Soul Burst. And its soul move should be Erupted Shell, aka Shell Smash. It would be unique because it would be the only soul move which is a setup move and not an attacking move. And if there is a Loomian that I would not want to get a Soul Burst, honestly, Borealis, yeah, I don't want Borealis to get a Soul Burst. I agree. Borealis should never get one. Another Loomian, Nova Diaz, I mean, does Nova Diaz count as a Soul Burst? It's a fusion Loomian, so I guess it counts as a Soul Burst. And if I would have to say another Loomian, I would not give a Soul Burst at all. I would never give... I'm gonna think about that a little bit more. Soul Burst Crambots would be cool. I'm pretty sure LL Battles work as everything is local different for every player, and for PvP, each one renders the same battle with their own scripts. Oh, so maybe you could skip it, but... Yeah, you could skip it, and if both players skip, I guess it could work. Okay, so I guess it could work. You could skip the animation, but at that point, if you skip the Soul Burst animation, you then, if the other person doesn't skip the Soul Burst animation, then you gotta wait for the opposing player still. So I'd rather wait looking at the move than compared to wait looking at nothing. Soul Burst Wiki Wiki could be fun. It would be the ultimate supporting Soul Burst. Yeah, Tronix should never get a Soul Burst. Never give Tronix a Soul Burst. I agree. Never get that thing a Soul Burst. That thing is so broken already, that thing should never get a Soul Burst. They're gonna buff Florent and its Soul Burst. I'm fine with that. I think Florent needs a little buff. Soul Burst Slavice could be fun. Or Soul Burst Wiki Wiki becomes the real evolution of Kabunga. Glass Cannon becomes offensive. That could work too. I actually run Muck Blast on my Wiki Wiki, so I could actually hit Luminami and Lachette. And I could actually make it hit other plant types. Because now that it lost its ability... to not be provoked, I run Noxious Weeds instead to be immune to plant type attacks. And then I have Muck Blast as my one attacking move. So I can hit plant types for super effective damage. Yeah, makes sense. I can see it run Landslide. Landslide could be a good move because it can hit fire types. Hi, Alfred. Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. I heard oh god, so did the Saints do something? Did we get sacked? Spencer Rattler... another penalty. Penalty. Alfred Ree 720. Yeah, 2 penalties from the Saints. Jeez. Not good. Flags are coming in hot. Wait, Wiki Wiki has ill will? Wiki Wiki has ill will? I mean, it makes sense a lot of Loomians have ill will, but... Wait. It does! It actually has ill will, that's funny. Ill will Wiki Wiki! Yeah, Borak would be a cool Soul Burst. I don't think it needs it, but it would be cool. What happens if he got a Gamma Metronet with a Rainbow Wisp? How would he react? I would go nuts. Please, can I have some boost tokens? I don't have any Robux right now, so even if I wanted to give boost tokens away, I couldn't even give some away. Like, I only have 30 left. Yeah, with that 49 melee attack, it would pop off. 2 back-to-back sacks. Are you kidding me, Saints line? 3rd and 28! Oh! Back-to-back sacks! Did they just do a roughing the passer that got us a first down? Nah! Nah! Well, this is a bad game. This is a bad game. Wait, did they call roughing the passer? Oh my god. Wow, here come the flags. Well, so we get sacked twice, have multiple penalties, and then we get a first down. Because of roughing the passer. What is this game? Honestly, what are a lot of NFL games this year? A lot of them have been trash. I need a Halloween Dusket so bad, because there's OG, but I have to hunt. I mean, if you have, it's a 1 in 2,000 without the boost. With the boost, it's 1 in 256, I think. Game is so cheeks. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not watching the game then. I'm glad I'm not watching the game then. I'd probably have a conniption if I did. Oh, Gamma or Gleaming? Okay, yo, those are a lot rarer than the normal ones. I'd probably have a conniption if I watched the Saints game today. I'd probably be like, why are you going for it on 4th and 1? And why are you running up the gut? Like, last night, I was watching a college game. I was watching Nevada versus another team. And Nevada, at their own 31-yard line, went for it on 4th and 1 at their own 31-yard line, and they ran up the gut. Like, one of the worst play calls I've ever seen in my life. Like, you're not in field goal range. If you fail the 4th down, they get the ball at their own 31, only needing 31 yards to score a touchdown. And they went for it, and their play call was run up the gut. Predictable run up the gut. It's just one of the worst play calls I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just like, is this really how bad coaching is now? About to turn the TV. Yeah, I know that it's not worth it. Trust me, turn the TV off. It's not worth it. You will lose brain cells if you watch this game. It's not worth it. Yeah, Rattler's not looking so hot. This is his first bad game all year. This is like his first really bad game all year. He's never... Like, the thing is, Rattler's not been good, but Rattler has never been disgustingly bad. Did he just throw a pick? Oh, no, he got a first down. Did he? Oh, it is intercepted. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jesus. Come on, man. Come on. That's like the one thing you shouldn't do. Yeah, if I were you, Hurts, I would turn off the game right now. It's gonna be one of those... This is giving me Saints-Giants vibes from last year. That was one of the worst football games I've ever watched. Saints-Giants last year. That was the worst football game I've ever watched in my life. We somehow won that game, but we didn't deserve to. It feels like that game again. What place would you give Soul Burst Superior on your Soul Burst ranking tier list? Oh, Toilet Bowl is being nice. Toilet Bowl's being nice. It's bottom of the barrel bowl. It's that bad. If I would rank Soul Burst Superior, I don't know. Soul Burst Superior, I think would be around the middle of the list right now, because it did just get nerfed, and the nerf did definitely hurt it. Worst Loomian than Loomian Legacy, 100% Hydralin. No ands, ifs, or buts about that. Hydralin is by far the worst. Alright. Yeah, I'm all the way down to 30 boost. They got a big gain off the pick too. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's rough. We're gonna get blown out, probably. Either that or the Bears keep us in the game again. We'll see, though. Drudge Hydralin? Honestly, Drudge would not be a bad idea for Hydralin. Oh, if Lando joins the game, I'd be happy. I hope he does, but I don't think that'll ever happen. You know what I hope happens? I hope Blue Fire Mochi joins the game, and they just give me 50 boost tokens for free. I've seen other content creators being given gifts. I would love a gift. If not, I'm just gonna go to the store and get more Robux so I can get more. Boost tokens. So it's not the end of the world anyway. Me, who is running Vital Surge, Savage Horn pre-nerf on Soul Burst Superior? Yeah. Prob not working on Route 9. I don't know. I think I haven't heard of Lando. What happened with Lando? I haven't heard of Lando in a while. I wonder where he's been. I know T. Bradham's the scripter, but I haven't heard of Lando in a while. Other than that one post he made on Easter, which everyone completely went off the walls for. I hope I get a rare Loomian in this stream. That would be cool. Rip. Well, we're gonna be down 13. You should give Luminami and you should get a Luminami and a Lachette. Honestly, that would be a troll. That'd be the perfect Loomian. Loomians to give me. Just a Luminami and a Lachette. Alpha Metro. I agree. Alpha Metro would be nice. I gave away my Gamma Metro. I would like just even a normal one. Would be nice. How's Jamie's stream doing? I assume his stream's active. Yeah, he has 100 players. Farrell's streaming too? Oh my god, everyone's streaming. Even Speeder made a post about Stoops being back. Oh yeah! That's another thing I want to talk about, guys. Cotton Stoops is back! He's actually back! He made a video, he's back. Cotton Stoops is back to making videos. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what his channel goes from here. I'm glad Cotton Stoops is back. I was sad when he left the LL community, I won't lie. He's one of the few LL content creators I've actually talked to. So, it was really sad when he left. Oh, he's a content creator that made a lot of guides on how to get players in the game. Like, he made a lot of Loomian guides and a lot of team building structures. Like, he was good more on the competitive side of LL for a lot of his videos. He made really good content, too. He's a really good content creator. You got a loyal following? Deserve a lot more people. Generally make me smile every stream. Aw, thank you, man. But yeah, Cotton Stoops was another content creator, and yeah, I talked to him a lot. I even talked to him on some of his streams, so we've talked to each other before, which is cool. But yeah, he makes really good videos. I'm glad that he's back in the LO community, and I think this is a great time to get him back too, because there's again, like I said earlier in the stream, a lot of the Forsaken players are playing PvP for the first time. A lot of them struggle on building a team, because that's the thing is right now there's two sides to the coin. There's the players that have been playing LL for a long time and are really good at PvP. And then there are players that are just getting into it, dealing with Loomian teams all the time. Why are you ignoring me? Oh, I'm sorry. My wish is to use Lando, use his comments to give everyone good Loomian. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to ignore you. It was just a coincidence. Why is Obolus usage so low, isn't it? Obolus is good. It just, it struggles because it has a very weak defensive typing. And it... offensively, it doesn't do enough damage even with Whale. I know, it's just easy picking. It's like those... they stand no chance right now because there's such a high skill gap in LL PvP right now. Like, I feel like a guy like Stoops making videos on how to use a Dream Team editor or how to build a team, like, just talking about the simple fundamentals of the game would be huge for the PvP community as a whole. I think another thing I don't like about the competitive PvP community too much is that a lot of people, when someone uses something odd or out of place, people would make fun of them. And I understand sometimes there's a Loomian set that doesn't make sense, but sometimes it's a legit set that could catch something out of nowhere. Like, for example, like Lando says we always have to grind to get Gleaming and Gamma Loomians. Yeah! That's kind of part of the game, unfortunately. But yeah, the thing is that... like, for example, I just made a unique Himber set the other day. It was Quicksand Deep Freeze Himber to deal with Luminami. The plan is, everyone is wired in their minds to switch Luminami into Himber. Quicksand Luminami coming in, so it's forced to flash and flay with Heat Wave up, so Wave Wrecker doesn't do much. And then I either set up a layer of barbs as Luminami flash and flees, or chip it with Deep Freeze. It's a Himber set that actually can 1v1 Luminami. Such a unique set. Like, I feel like a set like that could work. I feel like making unique sets on certain Loomians should be praised, not ridiculed. You think Gloves Cosmere are still viable? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it is. It still hits really hard. It still has 134 melee attack, and 50% boost from Gloves, and a 25% boost from Cosmic Pressure that stacks on top of Stab, and still a 90 base power Stab move. I used to use Rageful Plushie Thawman back when Cephalops was common before ranked and specialty items were a thing. Yeah, Palm on it, Tank Soul Drain, and one shot with Life Drain. You had to sweep. Yeah! That's a... I was thinking about making one of those sets on Thawman, but it never came around. My plan was make it so I can Palm in front of Wildfire Landtorch. So I could live 2 hits. And then... it was a weird set I was running on it. It was specifically to beat Wildfire Landtorch. It was a weird set. It never came to fruition, though, because I never found a way to make it work. I think it was Flame Pearl. It was Flame Pearl Palm. Or was it Rageful Plushie Palm? Rejuvenate. I don't remember. Lantor? I don't know. Lantorch used to be very busted, but it struggles in a meta with Luminami everywhere. I think Lantorch is honestly fine. Thawman was way worse than Lantorch, I would say. Thawman is way worse. Stall Rex? Oh! Quicksand? I wonder what stall... yeah, Quicksand Slumber. And I assume you would run that Tyrex with, like, Poison Barbs. So you could stall them out faster. Also, that's not a good point. God dang it, why couldn't you be Gamma? And I assume you would run something like Poison Barbs or Barbs with that kind of team, so teams would get tipped quicker. Yeah, Overcloak Tyrex. Yeah, Overcloak Tyrex is an off-the-wall set that comes out of nowhere. Like, Overcloak Tyrex can be used, and it can be effective. I do think, funnily enough, I do think Sherbot actually works better as an Overcloak Sweeper, because it has out of order to hit Earth types, which Thunderstorm teams kind of need, because Thunderstorm teams are really weak to Earth. But hey, Overcloak Tyrex can work too. But yeah, I think Sherbot actually works better as an Overcloak Sweeper because even though it's a lot worse statistically, it has out of order to hit Earths. Which I think is a big deal because Thunderstorm teams are very weak to Earth right now. Jesus. Jesus. So we just give up a touchdown and then we do that. Yeah. We're getting our skull knocked in right now. The Saints. comments. Oh, God. Hi, Vibe, Hot, Evil, B, Have. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Rich Stag. Welcome back to the stream. 67 mean? Yeah. What is Jamie talking about in his stream? I'm actually curious. Let me just hear for 1 second. Let me just see what he's talking about. I wonder... He's probably talking about the potential restricted format. I won't be able to see chat for a second. I'm just checking what his stream is saying. He seems to be talking about signature moves, which is interesting. He's talking about, like, signature moves and, like, Garlash or something. Jamie's bald? Oh, yeah, he's most certainly bald. Hi, Giraffe Legend. Welcome to the stream. We're having a good time. We're just talking about... We're talking about a potential restricted format. We're talking about the Saints getting their butt kicked by the Bears. We're talking about NFL stuff. And we're talking about some other stuff, too. Overall, pretty good stream so far. By the way, did any of y'all watch my ranking all the starters video? I'm actually kind of shocked because no one in the comments has talked about... I don't know if I should spoil it because I'm not sure if y'all watched the video or not. But I made a video ranking all the starters from worst to best, which, by the way, was a very last-minute video. I legit... It was supposed to come out Saturday. It was actually supposed to come out Saturday, but I waited till the last minute, and I was just like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I waited till the last minute again, and I waited till 12 a.m. this morning to make the video. Yeah. So I almost wasn't... It almost didn't come out today either. So, glad I got it out, though, because it's doing very well. The list says Redemptive Strike and Safeguard Mutagon. Wow, that's an interesting Mutagon. So I guess Tankagon could work now with that. Luminoshet, maybe? I mean, Lashette's not a starter, but yeah, the thing is I made a couple controversial picks on the list. Like, I was talking about this with Electric the other day. I was talking about ranking all the starters from worst to best. We were just on a lot. Me and Electric were just talking. And he had Valkyrie over Tatab. And honestly, Valkyrie's really good. Valkyrie is probably a Loomian to beat this season because of Hasten and Lightspeed Ray, two new moves that made it really good. But problem is every time I used Valkyrie, it struggled. It always underperformed. Now, to be fair, I did have horrible matchups. I mean, in the battles where I used Lightspeed Ray Valkyrie, I legit faced 3 plant types in a Moray. Like, come on. That's quite possibly the worst matchup for Valkyrie where it could all ever be. But still, it's like, it always felt like I never was able to get it in the game right, and I was never able to make it work. When with Tatab, I always make it work. I feel like Tatab is still better than Valkyrie right now. And it could just be because I'm more experienced with Tatab compared to Valkyrie. Valkyrie needs a hasten in order to deal some major damage. When Tatab doesn't need any setup, it's just good immediately. So I just feel like, Tatab is better than Valkyrie, but a lot of people think Valkyrie is the number 2 starter over Tatab right now. In fact, I think a lot of people are undervaluing Tatab, honestly. Mainly because it can't hit Toxics, even though it does have Splitting Headache, technically. Jamie's streaming right now, I need to convince him to give Phantom Slash to Raccoon. I don't know if that... I think it could work. I'm not sure why, but this season I used some Loomians I have left over from my boxes. There are 3 Loomians that really shined every single battle. You want me to mention them? Yeah, you can mention them. What are some of the Loomians that shine for you? It's interesting. They should give Phage Knot out of order due to its terrible coverage. It is so easy to wall Phage Knot. The problem is that Jamie doesn't want it to hit Earth types. Jamie doesn't want Phage Knot to hit every single thing is the problem. There needs to be counters. If it had out of order, it would legit hit those pesky Earth types that Phage Knot should never be able to hit. Banfino, Sumo Beetle, and Moray. Banfino and Sumo Beetle makes sense because Banfino is actually really underrated right now. It has specialty goggles, and it could set up Banana Split. Sumo Beetle is actually really good right now. Guru boosted Double Beat, hits really hard. Moraith is interesting, because I haven't seen many Moraiths, but every time I see them, they always do something. Impersonate Moraith is actually kind of scary to beat sometimes. We are a very open community here. Yeah, I always want to make sure that anyone is accepted. Bears in the red zone? Oh, God. About to be 20. up to 0. Oh, God. You should make a team where every member has the highest stat in the game for their respective stat, but no Gargolem. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be cool. I was in a PvP battle and I swept a team with only Vari. Well then, that's interesting. Luminami kept wanting to switch in my Shatter from Murray, and then use FNF on it on my impersonate that lets me pivot into Banfino. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. And then Banfino sets up and Gargolem is slower. Oh, and dear God, the amount of priority Sumo Beetle has is insane. Horn Dashie with counterpoise goes super hard. It does! Like, Sumo Beetle, I haven't used Horn Dashie on mine. I used Double Beat, Bulk Up. What my Sumo Beetle set, I ran also, I'm out, boost. I'll do another 15 minutes. And yeah, so my Sumo Beetle that I ran Bulk Up. Very brawny Health Amulet Bulk Up on mine. That's so I could set up on Luminami. Because even though I could not hit Luminami very hard, I took advantage of the fact that Luminami can't do much in return. So I could bulk up on a Luminami coming in, bulk up on the Flash and Flay, go up to +2, then either attack the opposing Loomian coming in, or Luminami switches back in as I get Health Amulet Recovery, bulk up again. So it's stuck into constantly spamming Flash and Flay while I just set up my Sumo Beetle. It's actually a very solid set. I had Counterpoise, Quick Punch, Double Beat, Bulk Up on mine. That was my Sumo Beetle that I ran. There are people keep getting trapped in Horn Dashie spam, keep on switching into their melee wall, taking chip damage, starting to believe I'm gloves, only to get one shot from counter move. Yeah, like 60 power Horn Dashie boosted by Guru does a lot of damage, but they tend to forget about Guru boosted Horn Dashie. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. Sumo Beetle is really good. It's a hard Loomian to use, but if you could use it, you get rewarded a lot. Sumo Beetle's a really good Loomian right now. I originally ranked it as a not very good Loomian, and then it got buffed, Guru got buffed, Double Beat was added. Sumo Beetle has blew up big time. Got a turn 1 sweep without setup, that's insane. Aw. Killed 4 Loomians. Wow. Yeah, games are easy when Loomians KO 4 foes. Think the signature move should get an animation? Most moves have move animations, except for the soul moves. Oh god, they're adding Magma Block. I saw that. They're adding Magma Block and Briar Block to every Loomian. No, JB knows that I hate those moves. Now he's adding them to Loomian so I get upset by them. Yeah, Ghostly Howl should have a move animation. Yeah, that should have a move animation. I'm shocked it doesn't already. Welcome back. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Swift Land Torch is insane. Yeah, that could be really good. Do or die Land Torch with Swiffen if you could survive a move. If you can find an opportunity to set up. Oh my god, Power Cuff Swiffen, Do or Die Land Torch could actually be really good. Because it could set up a Swiffen for itself. And they don't know if it's gonna... And you could switch in like it's a Wildfire variant. They should buff Parasol instead of buffing an already good Loomian. Yeah, they should buff Parasol, I agree. Bywarn is losing Spite and Dybark's losing Gale Force. Yeah, I can see that. Restrictive item Sumo Beetle is also good because it gives... It's a bulky offensive Loomian with actual solid bulk. Restrictive Shield Sumo Beetle lived a smart Jetstream Air Essence boosted Infernix. I'm not lying, that actually happened once. Quad effective move could not OHKO it. Yeah, It could be that too, but the problem is with Do or Die, it recoils itself. Yeah, I think he wanted to add it to Luxor so he can eventually give it to other Loomians. That's why he gave Swiftend to Luxor, is so he could eventually give Swiftend to other Loomians. I know, both of its defenses are above 100, and its health stat isn't bad either. Like, Sumo Beetle actually has usable defense. The reason why people don't consider it a good defensive Loomian is because of its defensive typing. Oh god, Bear's about to score another touchdown. Oh god, not again. Swiftend doubles your speed every time you use it. It's a new move that Luxor got in Season 4. It's basically Tailwind from Pokemon. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't found many good finds today. Yep. Draft Legends, correct. It's basically a free Accelerate, but instead of for just that Loomian, it's for your entire team. Actually, no, it isn't Accelerate. Accelerate is +2. But that doubles it, so yeah. Yeah, they're winning. The Bears are winning. The way we're playing today, yeah, they're winning. I think any team can beat us the way we're playing today. Oh, God. That switch against it greedy, only that it can't hit with its double priority as air. And besides that, everything is taking huge damage. Yeah, Wintrix isn't safe because it gets counter-stanced. Counter-stanced or Horn-Dashied. Yeah, priority moves beat... Yeah, priority moves beat Swiftend. Yep, priority moves. Plus, I don't think Swiftend's that good in singles. In doubles, it's a lot better, but in singles, it's not. Because it's so hard to use it yourself. Dun, dun. Ouch! 63%. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage from a counter stance. Yeah, Sumo Beetle hits hard. Sumo Beetle hits really hard. But yeah, I am excited to see what Cotton Scoops makes for his videos. I'm glad that he's back in the community again. Olivia with Persistence would make Swiftend much better in doubles. Yeah, but that could also be kind of powerful too. 26 to Lumi. I mean, it works. 26 is still not too much. But hey, Power Dapper is nerfed, so... that damage will actually stay, unlike in the past. That's a problem. Luminami is just such a problem. Even against Sumo Beetle. Like, I feel like that Sumo Beetle struggles to Luminami. Because, I mean, it could spam Horn-Dashi and do damage every time, but at some point you'll eventually run out of energy and Luminami will pivot off of it. It's tough. That would make Sumo Beetle so powerful. It can run Bamboozled. How much does Bamboozled do to Luminami, actually? How much does it do to Lumi? I assume not much. But you never know. It is Guru boosted. It is Guru. The thing is if you want Bamboozled, you're dropping one of your big moves. You're dropping Double Beat, or you're dropping Bulk Up, or Horn-Dashi. Which is just tough when you drop its other moves. No, I'm fine with Trick Shot and Counter Stance how they are. Jesus! 31% guaranteed 4-hit KO. So, you get hit by a Bamboozle, you pivot out, and then something else switches in. Jesus! Freaking Luminami! That thing never dies! That thing just never dies! Yeah, I saw touchdown Bears. It's a ninja, so therefore it should get the move. I don't think it would ever run it, but hey, it would hit Luminami. Yeah, we're getting smacked out of the stadium. It's not pretty. It's not a pretty game at all. Not a pretty game at all. By the way, the Browns are beating the Dolphins. That is... No! Darn it, Worm! You stink. You stink, Worm. Effective ambush. Best way to take down Luminami is to use Final Ruse on it. The problem is that not even Final Ruse works for it. The reason why is because Luminami doesn't do actually that much damage. So it actually just lives the attack as it pivots into an offensive thing. So not even Final Ruse really works that well either, which is funny. Back bro, internet went out? Oh, that sucks. I mean, if you can pick up the Oko on Luminami, Luminami's dead. So that's good. I mean, there are ways to beat Luminami. Luminami may be the bulkiest Lumion on the planet, but there are ways to beat it. Just you gotta place hazards up. You gotta block its momentum, which you switch into another plant type when you need to. Block its momentum, force a Lumion to switch out the old-fashioned way, and do a lot of damage to them, or place hazards up or Final Ruse it. There are other ways to beat Luminami. True, Luminami can't do anything against Banfino, you're right. That's why Banfino is actually very common right now, because Banfino with goggles hits very hard, and it pretty much beats Luminami. Even the Mega Chomp variants, it only 3-hit KOs it. It doesn't 2-hit KO it. And Mega Chomp's being removed as well, so it's forced to run Thunder Chomp, which will probably be a 5-hit KO on Banfino. I'm running 2 plant types, Waka Waka and Tata. Yeah, Waka Waka is actually very solid right now with Valkyrie. Lycotic style teams are actually very good right now. And of course, Tata, enough said there. I placed it number 2 on ranking all the starters from worst best. It's number 2 for a reason. It's insanely good. Top 20 PvP Loomian, not really much to say there. Yeah, it's also losing Frostbeam. It's losing Frostbeam and Mega Chomp. It will still have Chili Chomp. It will have Thunder Chomp. It will have... Thing is that I don't think it losing Frostbeam is really going to affect the metagame too much. Like, the thing is, even if you nerf Luminami to the ground, even if Luminami lost Flash and Flee and Power Napper and Ice Coverage to hit plants, how is that going to shift the metagame? Yes, you won't have Luminami living every hit, but instead of Luminami living every hit, Surkame will live every hit, and it will pivot. Now, people will just use Surkame instead. And then if they do that to Surkame, people will just use Infernix instead with Dissipate Power Napper. If it's not Infernix, it'll be Restrictive Item Samarine. Even though that Loomian can't heal, people will pair that with Wiki Wiki to heal its HP back, and its bulk is so good, it will just live. Cleone as well. People will just use Cleone too. Like, people have other alternative options that even if they nerf Luminami to the ground, it isn't going to change the fact there are other bulky pivots in the game as well. What do y'all think? Like, if Luminami got nerfed, do you think it would affect the metagame that much? I don't think it will, because people are just going to use the analog versions, and the analog versions are just as effective. Like, Surkame is legit just as good as Luminami, if not better in some areas. You got a new Loomian Legacy subscriber, also call me Friendly Pixel. Alright, welcome to the Joshua Star 77 channel, Friendly Pixel. I'm glad you joined. Why was Seer Knight worse than Fire Guardian? Okay, Seer Knight has a lot of support moves. Support-wise, it's better than Guardrone. It has Barbs, it has Raging Flame, and it also, I think, has better defensive stats. Offensively, though, and even defensive typing-wise, Fire Guardian is better. Hey, you got Alpha Metro? Hey, you'll take that. I know it's not the reskin, but hey, it's cool. You'll take that. But yeah, Fire Guardian is just better right now, because not only does it have Hover to be quad, be immune to Earth, but it also has Thunderstrike, the 2-hit KO Luminami. Yes, it actually, I mean 97% chance to 2-hit KO Luminami. Because yes, Luminami lives those hits too. But hey, it's a fire metal type that can actually 1v1 Luminami, unlike Seer Knight. Yes, Seer Knight can hit Luminami for super effective damage. And also can't, which is funny. Can you give a tip for first battle feeder? First battle feeder is Kleptite. And it sets up. So you want something that can soak dark. I recommend you bring a bug type into that gym. you can catch one of those bug types in the Igneous Hollow. Not Igneous Hollow, the Gale Forest. The Forest, you can catch either a Solder or a Florant. They should be able to live Kleptyke's hits decently well. If not, if you used Vambat as your starter, Vambat can 1v1 it. You could use something like a Gekla before it sets up a Sharpen, because it hits it for super effective damage, but it does get O-Code in return. There's a couple ways to beat the Kleptyke. You could also use priority moves as well, and that could work as well. Edit Muck Muck by Hammer Off, mainly for doubles. That's a cool. I think Muck Muck and by Hammer Off is fun. Combative Thunder Orb Oxydrake with Bane of Haste and with Ill Will. That would be funny. That would be the most funny Oxydrake set of all time. And I'm all in for it. You chose Weevil. So Weevil, that's a neutral matchup, I would say. Maybe even a kind of negative matchup. So Weevil, so yeah, I recommend you catching either a Geklo in the wild or catch a bug type in the wild to 1v1 Kleptyke. So Kleptyke's very dangerous because he can set up Sharpens. Yeah, Thunder Orb's useful. I actually used Thunder Orb as an item recently. I used it on my Bane of Haste Nautilek and my Bane of Haste. I used it on Bane of Haste Nautilek and on Bane of Haste Bywarn before to intentionally lower my speed stats so I outspeed stuff under Bane of Haste. And then they have a move called Splitting Headache, where Splitting Headache gets boosted when your Loomian is status. Meaning that I had 140 base power stat because I was paralyzed. And the paralyzed maybe had lower speed, which under Bane of Haste maybe had faster speed. So yes, there are moments where Thunder Orb actually is a good item. Design. Oh, rank all the starters by design. Number 7's Vesperatu. Vesperatu, I think, has the worst design out of the bunch. Number 6 design-wise would be probably Luminami. Luminami doesn't have the best design. I don't like its design too much, although it's kind of funny bad, I would say. Number 5 design would be Searnight. Searnight looks cool, but I don't like it. Top Tub's number 4. It's like a brawler cat. It looks cool. Number 3 would be... Oh, no, change the list. I completely forgot about Valkyrie. No. Number 7 is Vesperatu. Number 6 is Valkyrie. I don't like Valkyrie's design. Valkyrie, then Lumi, then Searnight, then Tatub, then Zulog, then Himber. Himber is the best one. Himber has the best design. Yeah, it's used niche-wise. The orb items are good niche-wise. Oh yeah, Thunder Orb Pyrolin is good for the Ice Guard Drum so you don't get Frostbite. That's fair. Yeah, there are some niches for the orb items. There are some niche uses. Oh god. Dun, 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 dun. I think the light-type gym leader should have Eliguana, Ragoon, and Geklo. Fire-type leader should have Revenine, Pyrolin, and Reptidon. And 2 gyms are way too easy. Alright, yeah, I agree. I think the first 2 gyms are too easy, and then the other gyms get a little harder. The 3rd and 4th ones are a lot harder, I would say. Ouch. Yeah, the puzzle. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the puzzles. I haven't played the gyms in a while. There hasn't been a new gym in 3 years. I want a new gym. Dry Ice over Volcanolast boosts its attack more. It stays the same because Vigorous doesn't get... Vigorous is an ability that makes it so you don't lose your attack. But Dry Ice could be better. Sorry if I haven't spot. Okay. Resilience, Heavy Shield, very clever. Drudge. Beast Slumber. It's generally scary to face. Yeah, it is scary. Yo, those ranged defensive Obsidians can catch you out of nowhere. How long have we waited for story updates? Long time. We've waited for forever. I forgot the last time that I've been waiting for a story update because it's been so long. Briar Block Nevermare? Oh god. No, don't give him Briar Block. Jamie, why? Why? Give me a variant of Twilight that's just a Mecha Twilight. That would be funny. A Mecha Twilight would be cool. Yeah. Oh, it's a Halloween Sachi. I just ran for it. It's fine. I already got a couple. It's fine. I don't need more. I wanted... My tricycle is on level 49. If I level up right now, will it not evolve? Yeah, don't level up the tricycle until Route 9 comes out. Or when the Christmas event comes out. I'll keep you updated on what he's adding. Alright, yep, keep me updated. The wall claims another victim. I want a Twilight, which is piloting Tyrex. Would you ever make an LL OST tier list? The OST is one of my best parts of the game, but no prominent LL YouTubers ever recognize it. Yeah, all the music in LL is really good. That'd be fun to rank. Ranking all the OST and soundtrack for LL. Yeah, Jamie is weird when he updates stuff, sometimes. He added Frost Breath Flavitross? Interesting. I could see that being good in doubles. Because Frost Breath is a spread move that lowers the speed stat. It's kind of like Icy Wind, but in LL. So, yeah, he wants... That's interesting. That could be so good in doubles. Rain Team doubles. That would be interesting. Touchdown Saints. Wait, we scored? We scored a touchdown? We did it! We scored! We scored a touchdown! We did it! We won't get shut out! Imagine a bug pivot. Oh yeah, we should never have bug pivot. We should never add U-turn in LL. Never. Because of having counterpoise, it does have... Yeah, it doesn't have to rely on accelerate anymore because of counterpoise. GG, dude. They're not completely hopeless. Oh my god. What if we come back and win this game? What if we come back? It ain't happening, but you never know. You never know. You never know. A lot of Saints fans are crapping on Olave the other day, too. See? See? Like, the thing is that people don't get about Chris Olave and the Saints. A lot of people crap on Olave for not taking a hit. People don't realize that he has 5 concussions in the last 4 years. And the quarterbacks he needed to deal with is Andy Dalton and Derek Carr through his hospital passes. His career is... He's legit Artua. People realize the reason why he's afraid of taking hits is because he has 5 concussions in 4 years and he needs to protect himself. Like a lot of Saints fans, like I was at the game the other day and there were these Saints fans I met and they were like, and I was just like, Olave is not good. He dropped a critical pass, which yes he did. He did drop a critical pass late in that game, but he also caught a big pass early. Not to mention, I even said, I mean, look at him. He has 5 concussions in 4 years. And they're like, he should get more concussions. I'm like, what the heck? That's effed up. You should never wish for a player to get more concussions. It's kind of rough. Yeah, he got the touchdown grab, too. Rogue Assault Tata. Oh my god, if he adds Rogue Assault to Tatab, oh god. Trading battle points for game passes, W and L. I don't know how to feel about that. You know I'm sad the devs removed the Tamp move from Scampy? I'm fine with it losing Tamp. Scampy was overpowered broken. Gnarly Gash on Garlash would be fun. Barrel Blast Nevermare would be funny. Oh my god. Yeah, Jamie just wants all the light types to be fast. Yeah, because it could run Swiften for itself. It would... Thing is, I still think Hasten is better for it, though. I think Hasten is better because it boosts its own attack. It still struggles versus light... It still doesn't fix the fundamental fact that Valkyrie still struggles versus plant types. Darn it! Stop it! Stop it, Worm! Are you going to the Week 12 game versus the Falcons? I might. I'm not sure yet. I've been going to... I went to Week 5 and Week 6. I didn't go to Week 1 and Week 2. Honestly, that game could be interesting. Because as much as I think the Falcons could blow us out, they're also the Falcons. Cosby or Draco Beam would be interesting. I don't think that's the end of the world, because the thing is with Draco Beam is that it does lower your own ranged attack. Imagine if you found Gamma Worm. Yeah, like, Draco Beam's a buff to cracked form. That would be the Cosmere would buff the most. I want to try cracked form. I do want to try it, because it has Meteor Crash, Frost Breath. Because I feel like Frost Breath to hit incoming Loomians to make Cosmere outspeed could be something. I want it to be Pepper Burst, I don't want it to be Flare Blast. Flare Blast can miss. Hey, I'm all... Come on! Muck Gargolem. Wow, Jamie's just adding all the moves. I wonder what he's cooking. Jamie's adding all the moves. Speeder's streaming as well. Oh my god, all the content creators are streaming. All of them are. Yeah, I heard about Nevermare getting Razor Slash. I heard about that. I think it's fine for it. Eclipse getting Swiftman and Bana Haste is interesting. That's scary. That's scary on Eclipse. Soulburst Duskit? Soulburst Duskit could be fun. Oh, yeah! That could be a fun Nevermare to try. Teamwork Gargolem. Teamwork Gargolem is most certainly the move. Could be good in doubles. Could maybe be good in doubles, especially if you're using maybe defense form. Problem is his defense form doesn't threaten anything. How are some of the other NFL games going? The Carson Wentz rematch isn't going so well for Carson Wentz. Titans are losing again. Panthers are beating the Jets. Browns beating the Dolphins. We're getting our butts kicked. The Raiders suck. And yeah. Savage Hornet Kazune to hit Lachette! I don't know how. I mean, it makes sense because it has horns, but still. I don't know how to feel about that. Bro, can you educate me on the new Loomians? I have no clue what they are and how to get them. There's only one new Loomian from this event, and it's Soulburst Imperior. Fire Breath, Blaze of Glory. So you're saying that the Blue Jays are going to come back and win 2 in a row? I don't know. I think the Mariners could do it. The problem with the Blue Jays, they should have took Game 5. They should have took Game 5. But their manager was just like, oh, it's a whole conspiracy theory. They intentionally plunked George Springer because he was cheating a few years back. Instead of focusing on the cheating scandal, how about you focus on your team holding a 2-1 lead? So I just don't know how to feel about that. I think the Mariners could win Game 6 because they don't have the momentum. But again, But again, the Blue Jays have proved me wrong before. I have a feeling it's going to go to a Game 7 between Mariners and Blue Jays, and it's going to be down on who the better manager is, between Dan Wilson and their manager. I agree, their manager sucks. The Blue Jays manager is getting outmanaged by Dan Wilson. Dan Wilson! Are you an Astros fan? No, I'm not an Astros fan. In fact, I'm the opposite of an Astros fan. I'm actually a Rangers fan. I'm a Texas Rangers fan, actually. So yeah, I actually don't like the Astros too much. Okay, I don't like the Astros, but I don't like them as much. I respect the Astros, at least. I respect the Astros. The Angels, on the other hand, no respect. I do not respect the Angels at all. Odiaka! I do not respect the Angels at all. Like, the thing is, a lot of people go after the Astros and their cheating scandal, but the Red Sox and the Yankees also cheated. The thing that's funny is that 2 of those teams won World Series. 1 of them didn't. Which is funny. Yeah. The freaking Yankees cheated, and they can't win because they're the Yankees and they lack fundamentals. I know, I do not like the Angels at all. Their fan base is awful. Their owner is awful. They literally wasted Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. Anthony Rendon, enough said there. Oh my god, I despise the freaking Angels. I don't like them at all. I do not like the Angels. I know, they haven't won anything ever since they... Like, the thing is that... The thing I don't like about the Yankees, the reason why I hate the Yankees is they lack fundamentals. They don't do the little stuff. They don't do the stuff that every other baseball team does. Every other baseball team does the little stuff. They run the first base. They fundamentally shift in the right spot. They fundamentally play good defense. The Yankees don't do that. Yankees have one of the worst defenses, and the only reason they win games is because they hit 5 home runs. They're so talented, yet they can never win when it truly matters because they lack fundamentals. Kuda's getting Venom Slash back? Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, I got the Odiaga. But yeah, I do not like the Angels. At least with the Astros, I respect them. Like, even though I don't like that they did cheat. Like, the thing is, I will say this. If the Astros... Do you think the... Okay, I have a question from an Astros. Do you think it was only... Also, Rangers killed Astros playoff hopes with the walk? Yeah, y'all earned 2022, I agree. But I think if y'all... How about 2019? The 2019 series is sus to me. I'm not sure if y'all cheated that year. But the thing that caught my attention is the fact that y'all won through all your games on the road and lost all your games at home in the World Series against the Nationals. That's the thing that confuses me. And the reason why I think the Nationals... Do you think... I know, like... The Nationals have never been the same team since, but the thing is, I don't know if it's true. I have a feeling that they might have been stealing signs in 2019, too. And the reason why I think that, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but I feel like if y'all weren't stealing signs, y'all would have took one at home. I feel like if y'all weren't stealing signs in 2019, y'all probably could have... I don't know. I don't know if y'all did. I don't know if y'all did or not. I just have a feeling y'all might have. Because I feel like if y'all did, y'all would have won the 2019 World Series against the Nationals. Because the reason why the Nationals won every game at home is because they were constantly switching up pitchers. They were constantly changing everything to try to throw y'all off. I'm not sure if it was necessarily due to stealing the signs or not. But I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, the thing that makes the sign-stealing scandal suck more for the Astros is that y'all team is so good, y'all didn't need the cheat. Y'all didn't need the cheat in 2017. That's the thing that hurts more for me. I respect the Astros. I think they have a good team, and they have a very talented team. I don't know if they'll come back. I do think they are finally back that rebuilding phase. But man. Oh yeah, they had Strasburg, Eaton, and Juan Soto on that team. Like, the Nationals had a good team, but I do think the Astros were the better team in that series. 2021, I don't think y'all would have beaten the Braves that year. The Braves had everything and all the momentum. 2022 was deserved. 2017, I think I'll give y'all that too. Fair. But I feel like if y'all did not, I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't think y'all have used signs ever since the scandal broke out. You know what? Loomian Tuber, 100% agree with that. Jose Altuve is way overhated for this. Jose Altuve had almost nothing to do with the scandal. The reason why he's hated is because he was the face of the team. He was the face of the Houston Astros. But he was literally the least involved in the scandal. He was legit the player that was the least involved in the scandal. Other players, like, I think I don't know who were the big players from the scandal. I think Correa and Bregman got a lot of hate. Although Bregman is hated for a lot of different reasons, though, too. Bregman is kind of a trash talker. So Bregman was hated a lot for that. Was Correa a big part of the scandal? Y'all know your shortstop? Yeah, Springer, Correa, Bregman. I can't say his name right. But yeah, Altuve wasn't even a... It was Marvin Gonzalez. Not Marvin Gonzalez. It was one of y'all batters that had a career year. He was a big part of the scandal. I forgot his name. Yeah, Bregman being in Boston. That's unfortunate. Who's playing third base for y'all? Oh yeah, Evan Gattis was another player that benefited a lot from the scandal. Oh yeah, Springer is still... I think Springer is having one of his best years this year. Not to mention, he's legit the reason why the Blue Jays are offensing. Him and Vladimir Guerrero are cooking. Oh, okay, so Korea... Y'all just moved him to third. Okay. That's weird, because usually he's the shortstop. By the way, I'm just going to say this. I have no idea why y'all were putting Altuve in left field. Altuve is not a left fielder. He is not a left fielder at all. Get him out of left. Put him back at second. Please. Like, I don't understand. Like, first of all, the reason why he's at second base is because Altuve doesn't have the strongest arm anymore. So you'll put him in left field. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. I know, they're having their best seasons now that they left Houston. It sucks. Yeah, he's too short to be in left as well. Like, they should have kept him at second base. I don't know why. I have no idea why they put Altuve in left field. Oh, I don't have any spare Loomians. Uh-oh. Why did they put him in left? He should have never been in left field. That was absolute overman. Yeah, Jeremy Pena is at short. Oh yeah, Jeremy Pena. Jeremy Pena is really good at shortstop. I don't know how good his bat is. I think his bat's inconsistent, but he has such a good... He's so good at shortstop. There are so many times I've seen him rob base hits. It's insane. They'll have a prospect playing second base? Okay, I guess that's fair, but still. It just feels so wrong not having Altuve at second. Yo, what's up? Chill vibe, nice stream. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, his base running's also elite too, which helps. His bat is hit or miss, but he's so good. He's so good everywhere else. I like Jeremy Pena. He's really underrated. Really underrated part of that 2022 run. Wasn't Pena the one that had the home run versus Seattle in that 18-inning epic? I think he was the one to hit the home run in that game. Was it a home run? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I do think Jose Altuve is overhated from the scandal. I do think their 2022 run's legit. I even think their everything after COVID year is legit for the Astros. And even everything after 2017 could be considered. Like, the thing is, I don't know. I have a feeling they might have still been stealing signs. I just don't know. There's no convincing evidence that they stole signs after 2017. I have a feeling that they did, just because of the way that 2019 series went down, World Series went down. But I just can't confirm it, and I don't know if there's any way I can confirm it. You know what I mean? That's the thing I'm just not sure about. Yeah, the 18th inning of that game. Yeah, that was a... Seattle's actually good this year, right? It's insane. Seattle Mariners are finally good. I mean, they've always had that pitching staff. They finally added at the deadline. Any opinion on... Oh, Yordan. All I gotta say, Yordan. Enough said. Yordan Alvarez, that guy can rake. That guy can rake baseballs. I don't think he had a good year this year because he was injured. But Yordan Alvarez, that guy is so talented. With a bat. It's like, yeah, his fielding isn't good. He's not a good left fielder at all. He mainly DHs, I think, now. Yeah, he didn't have the best year this year. He sucked kind of this year. But every other year, Yordan is so freaking good. One of the best bats in that lineup, man. Yordan, he is a monster. Like, I remember in a 2024 game, we were on the... It was Dane Dunning on the mound versus Yordan Alvarez. And Dane Dunning pitched a pitch that was low and inside. It was a ball all the way. Yordan crushed that over the fence for a 3-run home run, and that's how he lost. Like, he just crushed a home run, low and inside. Just an absolute ball. Like, a pitch that should never be a home run, he crushed over the fence. It was hilarious. Yeah, Yordan Alvarez is a monster. Yeah, Mariners are elite with J-Rod, Naylor, Suarez, Cal Rowley. That guy is a monster. He should win. Yeah, I know. Restricted format went into football and baseball shatter. I know. I'm sorry. I love my sports. I love my sports. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Cal Rowley is he should win MVP. I know Aaron Judge has the better stats, and the better WAR, and the better numbers besides home runs. I know. It's just, oh my god. Just, but the thing is, Aaron Judge doesn't even throw to first. He can't even throw a ball in the infield anymore. He was injured playing in right field. Cal Rowley's playing at a more valuable position, and he's the leader of that team. Cal Rowley is the Mariners. Man, that 2023 ALCS, oh my god. Hated Adolis Garcia so much after that. Yeah, Adolis Garcia. Yeah, ever since that run, Adolis Garcia has not been the same player. His arm is back. He hasn't been hitting any home runs ever since, though. The injuries have really hurt Adolis Garcia. It sucks because he is a... He has that swagger when he's healthy. It's just he hasn't been healthy. It hurts, because I like Adolis Garcia. He has that swagger that the Rangers don't have, really. They don't really... The thing is with that Rangers squad is that we don't have any villains. We don't have villains on that squad. All our players are just humble and likable, which on one hand is good, but you need that. You need those players like Adolis Garcia. You need players like Adolis Garcia and Max Scherzer and Aroldis Chapman on your team to add swagger. Those are those kind of players that a lot of other teams hate, but you love to have. The Rangers don't have any of those players that have that spark and swagger. Because Corey Seager is a humble man. He just, other than stealing Alex Bregman's line in that 2023 run, but hey, other than that, he is. Marcus Semien, he basically just warms up every day. He plays every day, just does everything he needs to do. And Josh Young, he's a young prospect. Wide Langford's just a young, humble prospect. We don't have any hateable players on our squad. I know, like, the Diamondbacks. The thing that was weird about the World Series run with the Rangers is that we did not play... The only time the Rangers played their game was in Game 4. All the other games, we needed to play the Diamondbacks game because our offense did not wake up. And we won 3 of those 4 games despite playing the Diamondbacks game. Oh my god, Nathan Eovaldi. Nathan Eovaldi. He's one of my favorite players on the Rangers right now. Nathan Eovaldi. I love that guy. He is my favorite. He's probably my favorite Ranger right now. The thing with Nathan Eovaldi, I don't think anyone talks about this. That Game 5, World Series Game 5 that won us the World Series, legendary pitching performance from Nathan Eovaldi. Because the thing is, Nathan Eovaldi did not have his stuff. He constantly gave up base runners. He didn't have command on his pitches. He did not look right. He did not have his stuff. Yet, he somehow went through 6 innings and gave up no runs. He kept the Rangers in Game 5 when Zach Gallen looked like a bona fide... Zach Gallen in those first 6 innings of Game 5. I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher pitch better than Zach Gallen pitched in Game 5. He was carving us. But Nathan Eovaldi just kept us in that game. It was awesome. That, as a Rangers fan since 2014, that World Series run was special. And even if we don't make the playoffs ever again, just having that World Series run is special for me. Yeah, Nathan Eovaldi's insane. Saints in red zone again? Really? Saints are in the red zone again? By the way, this Gargoyle's taking forever to catch. Oh my god, the Saints actually have a... Oh my god, did we actually... Oh my god, Rattler's coming back. Rattler and Olave are actually popping off. Oh my god. The Saints are actually making a comeback. They're actually making a comeback, guys. We were down 20 at one point. It's a 6-point game now. That is insane. If we make this comeback, that would actually be nuts. That's what happens, Bears. That's what happens when you give teams chances to score. You come out like that, you give us momentum. The Saints may not be a very good team, but we could utilize momentum. Bro, get a Joltooth and Soul Burst it, just use Spare. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, come on. Come on, Gargolem. Get caught. I'm wasting my boost on you. I want to catch all the Gargolems, though, because I want to get more of them. But yeah, the Saints are actually coming back in the game. It's actually insane. Now, can the Saints defense do something? We'll see. But yeah, that World Series run for the Rangers was special. Like, that might have been one of my favorite moments in 2023. I know we haven't been that good ever since. We've been kind of mid ever since, but hey, it happens. Like, that's the reason why every team should take their opportunity. Like, if they have a World Series opportunity, take it. You never know when you're going to have that chance again when you're playing in the MLB. The MLB is so stacked that you might never return. It's scary. No, Hobie Milliner wasn't on that squad. It was Madden Max, Nathan Eovaldi, Jacob deGrom, Roldis Chapman. It was Jose Leclerc. It was Leclerc who was on that squad. Jose Leclerc, Josh Spores. That 2023 Rangers squad was special. That offense was so good. We have not had an offense since. I don't know what happened to our offense. Our offense was so good in 2023. And then it just died. It just died. I don't know what happened to our offense. I know, nobody noticed that World Series, which I think made the runs hurt more. It hurt me that no one talked about that run. That run was special. You just like Milliner? Yeah, Hobie Milliner had a good year this year until he kind of ran out of gas near the end, unfortunately. But he was really good to start the year. I think the current Ranger squad has potential. It just... Jock Peterson sucks. Get him off that roster. Jock Peterson single-handedly killed our offense. The number of times he's left runners in scoring position or grounded out in a double play was brutal. Jock Peterson was awful. He might have single-handedly killed the Ranger season. Him and also the bullpen blowing games. Oh my god, Gargolem. Come on. Stay in the disc. Yeah, next time I'm not catching you. I'm gonna use an ace disc in a little bit if it doesn't catch. I'm legit wasting my boost. You know what? No. I'm already this committed. I don't care if I waste my boost anymore. I'm already this committed on catching this. I'm committed. It will never get caught, but I'm already committed. Come on, you're an air type. You're at no HP. I know you have no status condition, but come on, it shouldn't make this much harder. Stay in the disc. You're an earth type. You're an air type. Stay in the disc. So long. I know this thing just doesn't. I'm about to use an ace disc. I'm wasting all my boost. I'm wasting all my boost to this, and I already have limited boost tokens to begin with. Oh my god! Come on! I'm even alternating the discs! Come on! This is upsetting. I'm actually upset now. Come on! I'm wasting all my valuable boost! No! Come on! It will never get caught. And it's critting me. It's gonna sweep me, too. Come on. Stay! You're an air type! You have wings. Nope, doesn't matter. Wheel disc ain't gonna do anything. It better do something. Where's my wheel disc anyway? All my precious boosts are already gone. Alright, let's do it. Fine, stay in the disc, please. Nothing. Nothing. Doesn't matter what S I throw at it. It will not get caught. This is horrible. All my boosts are gone. I'm running out of boost tokens. This is just terrible. Please? Come on! Oh my god! Joshua Rage 77 has returned, guys. Come on, stay in the disc. Ah! I'm trying to catch a lot of Gargolems. That's why I'm catching it. Because I want more Gargolems. I don't have many of them. Please? Thank you! Oh my god! It took like 15 minutes. I legit wasted all my boost to that stupid Gargolem. Legit wasted all of them. All of it. I'm using more. Finally. Bears in red zone. Oh, rip defense. You should do a VGC type or a battle for the next video. I want to do more doubles. I want to do more double battles if I can. I do want to do more double battles. Yeah, first and goal at the 7. It's not looking so hot for the Saints defense. Not looking so hot for the good old Saints defense. Yeah, Saints defense ain't that good. I hope if I get another Gargoyle, I'm not catching it. I'm just gonna run from it. So I have bigger fish to fry. How many boost tokens? 22. I have 22 still. Okay. I still have a couple. I do have Hypnotize on Dusket. I just forgot to use it. Yeah, the Saints defense is not good. No secondary, no rush, no pass rush, no pressure whatsoever, no second line of defense. It's brutal. Can't stop the run. Yeah, our defense is not good. Brandon Staley's not a good defensive coordinator. Good to know. Brandon Staley's not a good defensive coordinator. Solber's Cyborg could actually be very good. I would like that. Like a support-orientated Solber's would be cool. Can the Saints at least keep the Bears out of the end zone? I mean, if we keep the Bears out of the end zone, that would be nice. Hold them to a field goal, and it's only a 9-point game. You know what I hope? I hope they go for it on 4th down stupidly and don't take the points. That would be amazing. They stupidly go for it on 4th down and don't take the points. Even though a field goal makes it a 9-point game. That's what I hope they do. Oh, please. Oh my god. I swear, if they go for it and fail, they deserve to lose. I mean, it's obvious. Go up 2 scores. The decision here is they're probably gonna, if they go for it, they'll probably make it because it's the Saints defense. But the right decision here. Oh my god, they took a false start. Taking the field goal. Yeah, take the points. Take the points. It's right there. I hate it when teams don't take the points. Grinded for 9 hours and all I got was a skeleton. That's getting out for a point. Ouch, that hurts. Hey, we held them to a field goal. We held them to a field goal. Boy, an earlier field goal would be nice right now for us, wouldn't it be? We made a field goal earlier. That would have been nice. Oh, they got 3 points, bruh. It was a fumbled snap. Yeah, I watch football. Football's fun. And baseball. I watch them both. That's so tough. That's the reason why I don't play fantasy. I don't want to go against my own team. Yep, I am a Saints fan. And I go to their games. Today's an away game, though, so you kind of can't go to the away game. Especially when I record. You have Rome Aduzzi as your receiver. Ouch. Carolyn buff? Yeah, Carolyn buff could be nice. If Carolyn gets a move to hit Luminami, it would actually be insane. I'm still looking into that 2026 best Loomian tier list. Yeah, I think I want to make it in 2026, though. I don't want to make it this year. I already made my 2025 version. Plus, there's going to be a lot of new moves added for year 2 of ranked. I am excited for the future of LO. My grandpa's a Cowboys fan. RIP. Oh, that's brutal. He must have watched the Cowboys when they were winning the Super Bowls. Being a Cowboys fan nowadays is brutal. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, man. Why did Jerry Jones trade away Micah Parsons again? I mean, at least, okay. Like, the thing is, it makes sense for the Cowboys to lose to the Panthers because they don't have a defense. They actually do not have a defense anymore. So, at least it makes sense. But still, it sucks. It's brutal. Yeah, honestly, we would probably lose to the Panthers right now. Although, we're coming back. Man, if the Saints could just play 60 minutes of football. If the Saints could just play 60 minutes of football and not 20 minutes, it would actually be alright. Know what I mean? If we could actually play 60 minutes of football and not 20 minutes, we could actually be alright. Alvin Kamara has 17 rushing yards, by the way. That is brutal. Joshua is so tough. I hope there's like an Arceus in the game soon. That would be cool. When have they ever played 60 minutes after the Drew Breather? Not really. They have not played a single 60-minute appearance. Ever since Drew Brees retired. I know, that sucks. Jerry Jones completely killed that team. Jerry Jones, y'all had your head coach. I hated your head coach. What was your last head coach? I didn't like him. He was the guy that killed Aaron Rodgers' career. I forgot his name. I know, y'all had a chance at that team. It's just... I don't know why y'all traded Michael Parsons. If y'all were rebuilding the Cowboys, trading away Michael Parsons makes sense for the draft pick in Kenny Clark. Y'all are not a rebuilding team. Y'all are stuck with large contracts with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Y'all need to compete while you'll have them under your contracts. Like, that's the thing that hurts. And it sucks even more because Dak Prescott is playing out of his mind right now. Dak Prescott is playing out of his mind right now. So it's worse if y'all actually had a defense. So yeah. Have you ever played Pokemon? I played Brick Bronze. That's the only Pokemon game I've played. I watch Pokemon videos, but that's kind of it, really. I don't know how many hours, please donate, I would need just to get a freaking charm. Yeah. Yeah, it's so hard to get a rare Loomian in this game. Running around in a circle isn't necessarily peak experience. I know, Brick Bronze was... That was the game that started me into this journey. I played very casually back then. I didn't even know how Pokemon mechanics worked. It was very casual when I played Brick Bronze. It was so fun. Very sad that the game got shut down. Uh-oh. Rattler just throw the Rattlers just throw a bad pass. Uh-oh. It was so good it actually had a story. Yeah, I agree. That was probably one of the best games on Roblox at the time. And it still lives up well today. Although the thing is, Loomian Legacy is the better built game, but yeah, it doesn't have that legendary status. Ouch. All I will say is that is a beautiful arm punt by Spencer Rattler. Absolute beautiful arm punt by Spencer Rattler. Beautiful. Absolute beautiful arm punt. Hey, at least they're at the 12-yard line and not at our 12. So there's that. Beautiful arm punt. Making Rex Grossman look legendary, I see. Bears defense playing really well. What is the best thing you found this event? I haven't found that much, to be fair. I found a lot of skeleton dust kits, but I haven't found any rare finds. My rarest find is Gamma Reskin Wild Isle. That's my rarest find so far. I didn't have Ash Greninja and Brick Bronze. Wow. An absolute beautiful arm punt by Spencer Rattler. He doesn't even usually turn over the ball. This is kind of shocking. During the stream so far? Nice. What starter did you pick? I picked Vivine. I picked the... Oh, for Brick Bronze! I picked the Sejuai. I picked that one. I picked the Sejuai for that one. Ouch. I know. Incineroar is always the GOAT in VGC, though. Incineroar is always the GOAT. I hope I find a rare find here. How are the other streams doing? Yeah, Farl's streaming, Speeder's streaming, Jamie's streaming. Lots of streamers. Lots of LL. You watch WNBA? Not WNBA. Do you watch NBA? I don't watch NBA, actually. I don't watch WNBA, and I don't watch NBA either. I don't watch any of those. Oh, the reason why I said potential restricted format in the title is because Jamie is thinking about adding a potential restricted format in the future. He's thinking about buffing all of the legendary Loomians, and he's thinking about adding a restricted format where you're only allowed to add 1 or 2 legendaries on your team, both for singles and doubles. I'm not sure if it's going to 100% happen, but I do think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to talk about what it could work. WNBA is shameless. Okay, the problem I have with the WNBA has nothing to do with the... To be fair, the basketball does not live up to NBA, but that's not what upsets me. The thing that upsets me about the WNBA is the personalities. It has nothing to do with who's playing the game. It's the personality. It's toxic. The WNBA as a league is toxic. They can't handle basic criticism. Angel Reese is horrible. I do not like them. And the way they treat Caitlin Clark is horrible as well. Even though Caitlin Clark's been injured this year, but that's besides the point. WNBA is horrible to watch. It sucks. It sucks because I do think a WNBA or even other female leagues could work professionally. I just hate how they're run. They're ran horribly, and they're like, oh, we need to be paid more. We need to pay more. The thing is, the reason why the WNBA athletes don't get paid as much is because their league loses money. Their league loses money every year. It's like the reason why they're still alive is because of the NBA. It hurts. It hurts so much. If you judge, they actually get paid a decent amount percentage-wise by what the league makes. Like, it sucks. Like, I want them to make more money. It's just, they need to make their league more profitable first. That's what I think about the WNBA, because I think more female professional leagues could be good. It's just the WNBA is just so horribly ran. So horribly ran. What do y'all think? I probably don't know what the WNBA even is, but hey. Don't even talk about the freaking charms. I really don't like... Oh, final one. Ah, nothing. I really don't... Yeah, it's pay to win in a lot of stuff. PvP isn't, but everything else about Loomian Legacy is. Unless you save your boost tokens. I don't think anyone watched the playoffs because Reese... Yeah, Caitlin Clark and Reese were both injured. I don't like Angel Reese. I do not like Angel Reese at all. I love Caitlin Clark. I do not like Angel Reese. I do not like Angel Reese. She doesn't even make a good villain. She doesn't even make a good villain. Because every other sport league, there's those people that you love to despise. Like, for example, baseball is Bryce Harper. Very arrogant, very... But he fills that villain role so well. Hockey probably has its villains. The NFL has Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, every other league has their big villains, you know? NBA had Golden State, LeBron James, and Steph Curry for a little bit. Although Steph Curry is a nice person, but still, Golden State were villains for a long time. WNBA doesn't even have a convincing villain. Yeah, Bryce Harper is a fun player to watch, but he also is a villain. He is an MLB villain. He is a villain. But you know what I mean by villain. Not a bad... He's a player that the league likes to root against. You know what I mean? But Angel Reese doesn't even do her villain role well. She just kind of whines. He's just a whiner. He's like, oh, I don't get paid enough. Oh, I don't get paid enough. The league the only reason why the league has attention is because I'm in it, even though Caitlin Clark is the person. Yeah, kind of like the Astros. Yeah, kind of like the Astros. Like, the Astros were villains. Like, the Astros were the villains of baseball from 2020 onward. And they're very good villains. They're a very good team. And they're a team that lives up to their potential every year. Well, besides this year, of course. But But WNBA doesn't even have that to go for it. You want to do a battle after the boost end? I'll think about it. I do want to make more showcase videos. I don't know what my next showcase video will be. Yeah, the Yankees are villains too. Like, again, like, there's teams that you want to root against. And for a league to succeed, you need to have your guys you want to root for and your teams you want to root against. I think that's important for a sports league. There's always going to be teams that you root for, and there's always going to be teams that you root against. And I think that's important for a sports league, because it gets people talking about the league. So next we can see your screen. I might do Tom Brady Patriots for the NFL. Yeah, Tom Brady Patriots. They were big villains. They were big villains in the NFL. They just could not stop winning. I don't want to use MMR in rank. And you aren't the kind of person to use Loomian with meta slop. I use Luminami. I don't use Lashant. I don't like using Lashant. I use Luminami a lot. But come on, Luminami's so easy to fit on a team. Like, Luminami's so easy to fit. Oh my goodness. Luminami's so easy to fit. Yeah, there are casual battles too. I need the TP train more Loomians. I haven't TP trained Loomians in a while. I just did a lot of my showcases and dream teams. Yeah, Lashant. Oh my god, Lashant. Yeah, Wiki is still very good. Phaeton and Mutagon for bulky melee offensive attacker. Phaeton's a range attacker. I used Wiki recently in my Gargolem speech showcase. Oh, by the way, 3-kill pity. I'm 3 away to pity. Yep. Alright, here we go. Please. I have not had a good event so far. This would be the time to change everything. Some people do random battles. Alright, here we go. Pity. Please. Oh, no. Oh. No. I'm gonna kill it. Pain. Pain. That might be my final good find, too. If Cephalop's got an alternative form, it'd be cool. Do you still use Zulong? I have not used Zulong in a while. I do want to use Zulong. I want to showcase it because it did recently lose Fire Breath. I do want to use Zulong again. I like using Zulong. I do like using Zulong. I think it's fun. How are the Saints doing? Hey, the arm punt worked, guys! The arm punt worked successfully. The arm punt worked swimmingly. Because it made our defense stop them. Need to find a good server? No, all that the Saints have to do is get 2 touchdowns. Piece of cake! Piece of cake! Only need 2 touchdowns. I got you on updates? Alright, you can continue the update. Has the meta changed drastically? No, not really. There's a couple new Loomians that are good, like Silver Stregodyne's insane right now. Valkyrie's really good. Weather's really good this format, but there's still Loomian, there's still Loomian crack, there's still Wiki crack as well. If Rattler doesn't get rattled, yeah, it's gonna be the thing. Like, the thing is, this is Rattler's first bad game this year. We're gonna see how he does. How will he recover after his brilliant arm punt? That's gonna be... He has 3 turnovers today, but he does have 2 touchdowns. So, how is it going to do after a brutal interception? Oh, roamer. Hey! Well, it's not a roamer, but it's a free shard. It's weird, because Loomian Legacy calls this the roamer theme, but this isn't the roamer theme. This is the corrupt theme. You know what I mean? They named their OST wrong. What do you think will be part 2? Part 2, I think, is they're going to add 1 reskin and Milo. It won't be much. They'll add a reskin and they'll add Milo. That's what they'll do, I think. Da, 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 da. All right. Yeah, free shard is nice. I have not reached Ace yet. I do want to do that at some point because I want to get those extra boost tokens. I might do it after the stream, honestly. I might grind to go to 1100. Get some more boost tokens. Do you think Mitts will come? When do you think Mitts? I think it'll be a little after Route 9. It'll either be in Route 9, or it will be after Route 9. Yeah, no new Loomians for 2 reasons. 1, because they're working on Route 9. And 2, they don't want to tie more exclusive Loomians to events. What is that? Got headbutt. Okay. I know that would be cool content. I did hit top 100 once, but I can do it again. I don't have fun playing ranked, though. I don't like playing ranked too much. It's not too fun. Plus, I need to build a team, which is hard to do sometimes. Are you gonna make a Gleam-only run like Plastonics? I know probably not, because all the effort, but it'll be cool. It would be pretty cool to make an all-Gleam run. I want to wait till LL gets completed in the year 2021, though, or 2031, before I do a Nuzlocke. I want the game to actually be completed, which it probably won't be, but hey. Bro, you make over 50 teams and Dream Teams, you will be fine. Good point. Could make a video about the top 10 best types in the game as to how good your types are. I could do that. It could be an interesting top 5. I feel like my top 5... I think my next top 5 will be ranking all the weathers. It'll never be completed in our lifespan. Good point. It probably won't ever get completed. Hey, you could dream! You just gotta believe! You just gotta believe! Cosmore's still broke. Oh, come on! Can you just roll the 1 in 128? At least be secret ability, so I can at least use secret ability Metro. I know all the Earth types are actually really good. Oh, come on! BSA, man! BSA! I want the SA because it's actually solid in this meta with Lashen and Baffle everywhere. Babor is something in Little Cup. I want to do more Little Cup videos. Little Cup's fun. I want to do more double showcases, and I want to do more Little Cup. Oh, Borak is more than just decent. Borak's still really good, actually. That thing is still really good. Borak has always been good. I don't know why. Oh, not even a Gamma? Are you kidding? Come on. I don't think I've got a single Gamma on stream. It's been a brutal stream hunting-wise. But hey, it's just how it goes. Also, we just got sacked. We just took a big old sack. So that's not good. Jesus. Jesus. Rattler's not looking good today. Sunny Bars is so funny. I hate how it got changed. I don't know. I think it's alright. Haste and Boneki with Glutton affecting all items. W or L balance change? I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I will make a video talking about all the balance changes soon. Because it would make a very interesting video. Incomplete 34-yard pass. Oh, it's set on the 3rd and 20. Ah. The thing is, you can't go for it. You have to punt. Oh, there's an injury. Okay, there's an injury. That's why it stopped. Will you ever do a face reveal? I'll think about it. I'll maybe do a face reveal. I want to do it. I think it would make some of the battles feel more interactive if I had my face. I do want to show my face at some point. I just want to find the right time to do it. Chiefs are absolutely slaughtering the Raiders. Come on, give me one more. There's one more chance, game. I think I'm going to end stream in a little bit. I'll end stream once these boosts run out. That's so I can watch the end of the Saints game. I can watch the end of the game. Can you make a video about the history of the unbalance of Charonics? Whatever I think is one of the most broken mod for the longest time. Yeah, Charonics is insane. Charonics is insane. Who would you rate Jamie's okay then? What do you mean? Like, would you rank like his balance changes or rank his like okay then kind of voice? I know, it's still broken. Charonics is still a broken Loomian. That thing is just built different. I mean, any Loomian that has that defensive typing is going to be broken no matter what. I mean, one weakness, 2 immunities, 4 resistances. Not really much to say there. It has one of the best defensive typings in all of LL. I hope I get an SA Kleptyke from Rally. That'd be cool. Sounds like he's saying Carolyn. Yes, okay then. Need a fairy type? I don't know. I don't think we need a fairy type. I don't think fairy type works for LL. I can just imagine a fairy typing. Oh god, I could just imagine. It would be busted in this game, probably. Wait, did the Saints get a first down? Or did we punt it? No, we punted it, didn't we? Did we punt the ball? Yeah, we punted the ball, didn't we? Did we get the first down or did we punt? I couldn't tell. I don't have the game on. I just have it. I'm just watching it from play-by-play. Wait, Taysom Hill catch? Yeah, we don't need the fairy type. Oh, hi Cardi, it's gone. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to end stream soon, unfortunately. But yeah, welcome. We punted. Did we? Yeah, I don't have the game on. I just have it. I was looking at the play-by-play. Oh, they're challenging if it's a forward pass or not. Hunter fell off? Yeah, Hunter definitely fell off. Aw. Darn it. I don't want to use any more boost tokens. I'm going to call it there. Yeah, I didn't get... Yeah, not the best stream when it came to the fines. Not the best stream when it came to the fines. I mean, I did get another Gargolem. Are you... Hag? Yeah, you're Hag. So I got another Odiaga, which is cool. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream. Overall, not a bad stream. Not the best finds, but a very interesting talking stream. Which was cool. Still had fun, despite the lack of finds. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow's video will be Lightspeed Ray Valkyrie. And then I'm not sure what the next uploads will be. So, yeah. Be ready for that in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!